The ravages of weather are not sparing anyone nor any continent, and even as experts congregated in Dakar, Senegal, to chart a way out in dealing with the negative impacts of climate change on agriculture, it is a near race against time.
The pace at which we are moving, we will not get to 25 million by 2025. That is clear. And therefore, we are saying, what do we need to do to accelerate that pace? Recognizing that, in fact, number one, climate change is a reality. It's not long ago when we had to convince people, discuss to convince people about climate change is here and here to stay. But we no longer have to do that because it's clearly a reality.
Senior advisor to the CEO of the African Union Development Agency, AUDA-NEPAD, on program development, Martin Bwalya says climate-smart agriculture is an imperative which must be adapted to help increase productivity.
The issue of climate-smart agriculture is an imperative. It's not whether you want to do it or not. It's not like adopting fertilizer. It's not like adopting better equipment. Climate-smart agriculture is the way we practice agriculture, and it's imperative for the human race to go that way. If you don't, you are working against nature. Do we know what happens when you work against nature? Nature will always win.
Africa is continually becoming unable to feed its ballooning population that continues to grow in leaps and bounds. Africa's food import bill is running into billions of US dollars. This, according to experts, can only be reversed if African households are encouraged to practice climate-smart agriculture, increase productivity, even as the weather patterns are changing by the day. Speaking at the third Climate Smart Agriculture Alliance Forum, Bwalya called for remedial measures that could see agricultural productivity increase, but at the same time protect the ecosystem from degradation.
The application of climate-smart agriculture is that we need to go to scale. You can't do it piecemeal. So therefore, it requires very radical transformation at very rapid rate. And if we don't do that, what we will suffer is not just agriculture and agricultural productivity, food security, is also the damage on the ecosystem, is the damage on the biodiversity, and therefore compromising not just our prosperity, but our existence as a human race.
Bwalya urged for use of technology in generating data that can be put in a usable format in order to aid in turning things around. It's a race against time as African countries are ravaged by the negative impacts of climate change. African governments are now being asked to formulate policies that help to mitigate the impacts of the changing weather patterns. I'm Judith Akolo in Dakar, Senegal.